Hello and welcome to the transcription explanation of this design. In this video, I'll spend the first bit talking about things that are particularly relevant to the tattoo artist, and then in the next bit, I will go through letter by letter and explain how to read this design. So yes, this is a language. These circles do in fact say stuff. So if you erase a dot or a line, it will change what letter is present. However, line thickness in this design does not matter, just to help save space, because I know this is going to be a super intricate tattoo for the top of a foot. I made them all relatively thin, except for these main focus lines, kind of in the middle, showing some sort of sentence structure. You're allowed to add anything like perhaps some like gears or decorations like cogs going around here to the outside, so long as it's not like a complete circle or a dot, it's fine and it won't be red. Or you could just do it in a different color and that'll help too. But yeah, so other little things, where lines end matters, where lines connect. So like this line ending here, not here, and not here matters because this line counts where it ends, which is on that circle and not on that arc. So yeah, it's super intricate, super detailed. I wish you the best of luck. I tried to keep things as kind of bare bones as possible for the script. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get to the explanation of this design. So, again, trying to keep things compact, I played with the sentence structure in word order a lot, and I stacked a bunch of stuff on top of each other, and I don't have punctuation. So yeah, as far as sentence structure goes, it's based on bottom counterclockwise orientation, like a time traveler going back in time. And when there's one big circle, you start at the bottom counterclockwise and then spiral inward. So here's kind of like an outer sentence circle, and then an inner sentence circle. And then to go to our next sentence, it would be this one, which is the counterclockwise, bottom counterclockwise. And then we'd hit this one, and then we'd hit this one. This is probably the weirdest one to read in order because it goes from here to here, and that's why I made these lines kind of point to it. I had the lines kind of point to the flow of the design to again help with reading order because I didn't put proper punctuation in. And I also really tried to make this fit the shape and the biology of a foot with these kind of like following the bones and this being centered right on top of these, like the center top of your foot ridge, like between your big toe and your ankle. That's where this lines up. Anyway, so here's our first sentence, and here's our first word here. So here's the bottom, going counterclockwise. This is our first letter, and this is a complete circle inside the word circle. So that means we're in this row. If it were on the line of the word circle, which this is the word circle, these are line modifiers. If it were on the line, it would be in this row, but it is not. So it is here. And there are 1, 2, 3 lines on it. So that would be an M. And then we have this circle on the line of the word circle. So that means it's in this row. And there are 1, 2 dots by it. So my. And then we have this word here. I use these thick lines to break apart our words and sentences. So yeah, here's our next word. Here we have a circle inside the word circle with 1, 2 dots. So that makes it a K. And this word is candle. And the letter K was actually the only way to make the K sound in the original rendition of the script. These 4 dot letters are new. And these C and Q letters are only supposed to be used in proper nouns or acronyms. So yeah, in circles, you would spell circles like Sirkles because you use the C's phonetically. So here we have the K for candle, the A outside the word circle, like that. And then an N has 1 line on it and is a circle inside the word circle. A D has 1, 2, 3 dots on it, D. An L has 3 dots on it, L, and then an E. So my candle. And then we have this deep divot, no mods, so that would be a B. U, R with 3 dots, N with 1 line, S with 1, 2, 3 lines. So this curve here is a line that ends both here and here, so it counts in those 2 spots. R has 3 dots, and then, yeah, so it burns. And then we have these words here, another A outside the word circle. A T is a shallow divot with no modifiers, so this is the shallow divot row. And then we have a B, just like that B, an O inside the word circle. Vowels are smaller circles than consonants. Another TH, which is this same stem here, except there are no mods. There's no dots by the TH. And then an E. And then we have this deep divot with 1, 2, 3, 4 dots. So that would be an ND. And then an S with 1, 2, 3, just like that S. So my candle burns at both ends. Then our next bit is here. An I line going towards the center of the word circle. T, shallow divot, no mods. That's why it's important that this line passes through it, because if we were to end on it, it would be a V, because lines that pass through don't count. And then we have this shallow divot with 1, 2 lines, so W. An I line going towards the middle again. This is a double letter because it's a double line, and it's got 3 dots, so double L, so it will. An N with 1 line, O attached to the N, so like that. And then a T, just like that T. And then L, A, S with 1, 2, 3 lines, T, last, THE, the. This N has 1 line on it here, whereas this I has a line going towards the middle. It's important that this I line ends on the I, because if this line were to pass through an N on the I, then both the N and the I would be wrong. And then we have this circle on the line of the word circle, which makes it a GH. And then a shallow divot with no mods is a T, so night. It will not last the night. And then we have these two kind of mirroring sentences. B-U-T. And then we have an A-H, but M-Y, 2 dots on the Y, just like that Y. But my, and then F, 1, 2, 3, lines on a deep divot. O-E-S, foes. And then we have the A, and then this is another ND with 4 dots, just like that ND. So, and O-H-O-M-Y, my, just like that, my. F-R-I, I'm missing the E. There should be the E there. I don't have the E there. There needs to be an E there. I'm gonna go fix that. Okay, so I have exported everything. Too many things open. And we're gonna go to my raw SVG files. Yay, more behind the scenes. And open up this eventually, because we need the I and then an E. Okay, so we are going to get another vowel. Command duplicate, move this guy over here. No. Okay, and then duplicate it again, cut that. Path, cut path, delete that. Okay. I-E, there needs to be another dot on this too, because this is an ND. ND. I decided kind of last minute to do the NDs instead of otherwise. So yeah, right now I'm on my raw SVG file, which has all of the everything as a separate like path. So IE, ND, S with 3 lines. IT, GIV with 1 line, ES gives just letter A on a word circle. 1, 2, 3 dots on the L, O, V, E, 3 dots on the L, and then Y with 2 dots. Lovely. L, I, G, H, T. Yay. Okay, cool. So yeah, now I'm going to export and resave this. Also, I guess useful things. We have things in layers. So I have this as a separate layer. We'll group, layer group. This is a separate group, so if like they need to be moved as separate pieces, I can do that. Let me move the things. Yeah. So that is useful. If that needs to happen, I'll send you this raw file, as well as the normal complete file where everything's just all one thing together, which is, yeah. Anyway, so that's that. EA for typos. Also, that end being not capped is bothering me. Ta-da! Now it's happy. Okay. Oh, shoot. Here's another one. My little ends. Just because this matters so much in the tattoo. But it bothers me when they're not nice rounded caps. Are they all happy? This one's not happy. Shoot. Now we're gonna have to resize it. Okay, I can. Okay. Is it good now? Okay, it's good. Sweet. I'm happy with it. Okay, I'm done poking it. I'm gonna export these out and then send them to you. Yeah, so there's the video and a little bit of behind the scenes. Bye!